Hello and welcome to Visual Studio Programming. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a loop. We're going to open up the day's code project for week 7. Open your project, methods and loops, open your Solution Explorer file. Make sure your toolbox is available by clicking on your form, view toolbox, click your form. There you go. Make sure that's pinned in. Your Solution Explorer is over here, and then let's get started. Today we're going to look at moving forward in a loop. We discussed a method move forward in the last class. I'd like you to double click on the button code, and you'll see in here I have several different things written. This code may not be there for you. That's okay. What we talked about was that move forward was a method that moves you forward, but first you had to orient yourself, and then you had to decide what direction you were going and if you could even move that direction. So I've written another method for you called loop move forward. It has one argument, meaning the number of times I want you to move forward, and we're going to double click on that method, right click, go to definition, and here we go. This is a method because it returns nothing. Void is nothing. Takes one argument with an integer value which says how many times we're going to move forward. In this method we're going to do two things. We're going to move forward and we're going to see if our spaceship has landed on our planet. To do that we have a variable called mvar has landed, which is a boolean. I'm going to type that for you. A bool, okay, is a true-false variable. Alright, and it only has two values. It can be equal to true or false. Okay, I just declared one for you. It's never been used. Here we go. We'll use it this time. True false variable equal to false. Okay. There we go. Now then, you have a boolean, and that's a true false value. That is the same thing as mvar has landed, and it is going to receive its true or false value from this function. Functions return a value. The function in here is called has it landed. Let's go to definition here of has it landed. Has it landed has two arguments or parameters that are passed in. They are both of type picture box. I passed in the planet picture box and the spaceship picture box, and I'm going to evaluate, are they exactly in the same spot. We'll talk about this if statement in coming videos. For right now, just want you to know that what's happening here is inside of our method loop move forward. We're moving forward and we're checking. Have we landed? Alright, has it landed? Just checks to see if the spaceship and the planet are on the same portion of the grid. Now then, let's go back to loop move forward. I'm going to get rid of this example code for you, and I want you to see that we're going to come in, move forward, check if we have landed, and we're going to sleep for a minute because we like to refresh, otherwise it moves really fast. So now that we know what we're calling inside of our button code click, let's go over to our form, click code, and the very first thing function I want you to call is loop move forward, and give it a value, any value you want. I'm going to give this one a value of 8. Alright, you don't need all this other code. And we're going to comment out this code. You will need to do this. Highlight the while all the way down to this bracket. Find this little button up here. It says comment out selected lines, and comment it out. And I want you to watch what move forward does. Press the green button, press the code button, loop move forward, call the move forward function 8 times. There you go. We can reset the game, and we can imitate what the code button did by pressing this button 8 times. Alright, let's reset. Oh, I exit. Let's do it one more time. Reset the game. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset the game, or we can move it with our click event. So the loop allowed us to do this multiple times. We have taken our first piece of code that we wrote in class, move forward, And now we've put it in a loop. Let's take a more extensive look at loops, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Double click this method, right click, and go to definition. Loop forward had one parameter or argument of an integer type, which is simply a number, negative or positive. It is a number without a fraction or a decimal. What we'd like to do here is count how many times we have moved forward, and each time we move forward we want to compare it to the value we asked for. So we said move forward 8 times. The value is 8. The value coming in here is 8, and I'll show you that by putting a breakpoint. Hit F5, press the code button. Alright, and look at the value right here. We can hover over this argument value, and it says 8 times. Now press F11. I is my counter. We're going to initialize it, okay? While I is equal to 0 and it is less than 8, loop through, move forward. Alright, a lot going on being called inside move forward. Then I want you to do F10, check if it has landed, and then sleep. Come back up here. Increment I by 1. We have looped through and moved forward 1 time. Now that 1 is less than 8. Yes. Now we've gone through 2 times. Now we've gone through 3. I'm using F10 to step through because it's faster. It doesn't take you through all the other calling code. We're incrementing I. The value of I this time is 8. 8 is not less than 8. It's not going to loop forward anymore. We have moved forward as far as we want. All right. I'd like you at this time to pause your video and take a look at loop. See if you can write some code to get to your planet by using these things. Loop move forward 1 or 2 times. Don't forget that you may have to turn. You have to turn left, or you may need to turn right. Alright, that's all we're going to discuss today for loops. Join us next time when we will take a look at if statements and functions.